be aware of that. Well, we continue to get our life planning in place, thanks to David L. Carrier, who joins me live here this morning. Good morning to you, sir.
Hi, Leanne.
Hi,
yeah,
there.
you know, that's why we're here, really.
Yeah.
To cut away the haze.
Oh,
See, when it
transition.
obscures your way, we're here to
So
cut
thunderstorms
right through
don't
it.
roll in. All right.
That's right. No Smurfs today, because today's the lightning round.
Yeah, we have all kinds of questions that were sent in to him, and we're just going to go ahead and just fire away. You ready?
I'm
Okay.
ready.
This one is kind of aimed this way. My mother lives with my nephew and pays him for food, housing, and care. Will that need to be repaid to Medicaid?
The answer is any money that you spend on a relative, even a non-relative, because a nephew is not a relative as that's defined in the Bridges Eligibility Manual, but that's going to be treated as if you gave the money away, unless you comply with about 2 pages of regulations on what has to go into the care contract. Now, here's the deal. The regulations are written in such a way that you would think they're really trying not to let anybody qualify. And you say, well, but wait a second, I'm spending more money, I'm spending less money because I'm having a family member provide these services. There's no question that you could go to the nursing home and Medicaid would provide it, but I'm having nephew or niece or granddaughter or somebody, can't do it. In fact, the Court of Appeals, this was challenged and they wrote an opinion on it. What the Court of Appeals described that as frittering your money away. You know, it's like, wait a second, I'm spending less, I'm getting better care because it's a family member, and the way the state looks at that, or at least this court, was frittering your money away. It's just like, hello? But that just shows you, with this area of the law, common sense, family values, things like that, take a back seat to what does the law say, and you got to comply with it. Otherwise, not so good.
Okay, what becomes of a mother's assets after she's admitted to a nursing home?
See, now this happens a lot. You know, people say, oh, the house is protected, cars, you know, because you can have a house, car, contents, and $2,000, okay? The problem is, you don't have, a lot of folks think, well, if I get to keep the house, then you let me keep enough money to pay the taxes on the house. The answer is no, you don't. There is an exception, 6-month exception, if you become a home, if the doctors will say that. But in general, who's going to pay the taxes? The kids. Who's going to pay the utilities, the upkeep? Who's going to pay the insurance on the house, which is now going to skyrocket? You know, the taxes go up again. Who's going to pay all that? The answer is the kids. Now, there's ways to set this up so that it's not so burdensome so that the kids will get their money back. But again, it's just like our first question. It's one of those things. You have to comply with the rules. If you jump through the hoops correctly, yeah, then you can preserve the house. Most people, I don't know if it's most, but an awful lot of people don't. They wind up losing the house anyway. It's tragic. It really is.
All right, we have time for one more.
Okay.
And it says, will my mother lose her Medicaid if she signs for a car loan for me?
Well, you know, if mom is co-signing the car loan for you, right? It's your car, the car's in your name, et cetera, then it would be a divestment if she has to pay off that loan. Now, don't you dare do it, okay? 75% of co-signed loans go bad, and the other 25%, it's mom or dad who's just paying on it. I think one of the worst things, absolute worst things you can do, a parent can do to a child, is to co-sign a loan. And especially these student loans, you see a lot of parents co-signing student loans. Take me out and shoot me now, okay, please, because you know, you can't discharge those in bankruptcy. Those will reduce your Social Security. I've got clients, right? They don't even know how much they owe because it's the big, and that's privileged. They can't even find out how much they owe on these student loans that they co-signed for, and now the kids in Europe doing whatever their kids do in Europe, you know, and their Social Security is reduced, their credit is wrecked because they co-signed the dang student loans. Right. Don't do it.
Well, you hold these workshops for people all around West Michigan.
Week,
so where are you going to be this week so people can come see you?
Actually, we've got 2 coming up this week. We've got the Friday workshop in Grand Rapids, and then a Saturday workshop in Holland. Now, in Holland, what we're really trying to do, like in the Muskegon workshop, we have our own workshop and the offices in the same building. Here, of course, in Grand Rapids, the workshop and the office is the same building. You know, it's in one place. In Holland, we've had such good relationship with the Hayworth Center over there on the beautiful Hope College campus, that we're still there. We're at the Hayworth Center on Hope College. Love that facility. And then, of course, we have the Holland office, and we'll be seeing you in Holland. But so you have your choice,
Yep.
really. You know, if you're like, oh, we're busy on Saturday, so come on Friday. Oh, we're busy on Friday, so come on Saturday.
Sounds good. All right, for more information, you can call them locally at 616-361-8400, toll free 888-463-2843. Located right on Beltline 4965 East Beltline Northeast. Check them out online, davidcareylaw.com. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Leanne.
Have a good week.
Love it.